What's up, my Central Unit? It's the Central Man here, back again with another review of this week's AEW Dynamite. This week's show was in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The commentators for this show are good old JR Jim Ross, Excalibur, and Tony Schiavone. So, the first match to kick off this week's Dynamite, we got the first semi-final match of the AEW World Tag Team Title Tournament. We got the Lucha Brothers, that is Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix, versus the Private Party, that is Mark Quinn and Aisha Cassidy. And this was a good opener to kick off this week's Dynamite. You know, like both teams are like luchadors, like high flyers. Like in some parts of the match, there were a lot of near falls. Like you had, I think it was Cassidy or Quinn. They performed a 450 splash. I think it was on Pentagon or Phoenix. You know, Pentagon kicked out from that. And then I think it is Pentagon. So yeah, and then I think Pentagon hit the I think it's called a package power driver onto, I think it was Cassidy or Quinn. One of the members of Private Party kicked out from that. You know, in the end, you had Ray Phoenix and Pentagon Jr. I think before that you had Pentagon hit the I think he performed the arm snap onto Cassidy. No, not Cassidy, Quinn. He didn't break his arm, but he does that arm snap back. That is so cringy, but sick. Yeah, the Lucha Brothers hit the double tag team finisher. It's basically a double stump and a delivered, what's it called? A package power driver to beat the Private Party and advance to the final. That will be next week's Dynamite in Charleston, North Carolina. The second match of this week's Dynamite, we got the other semi-final of the tag team tournament. We've got SCU versus the Dark Order. The two members represent SCU. That is, what was it? I'm almost forgetting their names. Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky. No Christopher Daniels, still suffering like a minor knock after they got attacked by the Lucha Brothers last week on Dynamite. And it's very funny that there were heels last week, and then this week they got babyface reactions. Anyway, so the second semi-final match was a bit of a downgrade than the opener. Like during this match, you got the Inner Circle showing up. They were like going through the crowd, going into the bit of a skybox. Yeah, Jericho showing up, really showing his ticket. Yeah, La Champion Chris Jericho, the AEW World Champion. The former members of LAX, Ortiz and Santana, Sammy Guevara, No Jake Hager. Report that Hager is preparing for his fight in MMA. This match, it was kind of one-sided. Because between the Dark Order, the two members of Dark Order, they are Stu Grayson and Evil Uno. One-sided. In the end, you had the members of Dark Order was about to hit their tag team finisher. That is the Fatality. I think it's on Scorpio Sky or Kazarian. They battle out. They hit their tag team finisher. That is SCU later to beat the Dark Order and advance into the final of next week's tournament. That'll be, once again, will be in Charleston, North Carolina. So we got, Lucha Brothers, SCU, for the first crowning of the first ever AEW World Tag Team Champions. Okay, so moving on to match number 3. Before that, you had a debut video package of a guy called Ward Lois. He's just a dude working out. Yeah, this could be their version of Brian Cage. I don't know. Looking forward to it. So let's move on to match number 3. We got Joey Janela versus Kenny Omega. This is their third match. They had a match at Fyter Fest way back in June. I think they had a match on Dark. By the way, I'm going to start covering AEW Dark on Tuesdays. This is their third match, and this was okay. It was a decent match. Joey Janela had some offense. He was about to hit a swanton bomb onto the ring apron. Omega get out of the way. Omega hit the running knee. Hit the I think he hit the one winged angel onto Janela to win this match. Then we got a segment with Cody Rhodes and Tony Schiavone. Yeah, Tony Schiavone interviewing Cody Rhodes, the president of AEW. Cody's trying to announce his, trying to have a big announcement. Unfortunately, we not got to see it or hear it because you had the Inner Circle kind of heckle Cody Rhodes, like blowing horns, Jericho on the mic booing. And then Cody says, "I know you got your tickets. We're not in the same company. We're not in the same previous wrestling company. There is no invisible wall. I can go over there and beat your ass." And then Jericho says, like, he basically kind of tell the fans from Pittsburgh to shut your mouth, and then call Cody Rhodes, "You're just an entitled man. You're a bitch." And then Cody Rhodes got pissed off, took his coat, and then you got Dustin Rhodes. Dustin Rhodes, MGF, that is Maxwell, Jacob Fryman, and DDP came to go over there, trying to battle the Inner Circle. Inner Circle was kind of like in the skybox. And then you had MGF give Cody. They were hiding in this little glass room. MGF give Cody the scarf and smack the glass door, give it a little hole to get into the glass room. They were kind of like fighting in the concession stands. And they had the really funny, Jericho, you see the image of Jericho holding the tickets, like, "We got tickets." It's so funny, like Jericho really got this angle in this segment over. I'm looking forward the world title match at Full Gear. Okay, the next match we got, another tag team match. We got the Young Bucks, that is Nick and Matt Jackson, taking on the Best Friends, that is Trent Beretta and Chuck Taylor, with Orange Cassidy in the corner. Really, the beginning of the match, you had Orange Cassidy basically did a weak super kick. I don't really call it a weak super kick. He did a little tap on both the Young Bucks' legs, and then the Young Bucks really did a double super kick onto Orange Cassidy. This match was really good. Both tag teams are high flyers. I think they did a Doomsday. It wasn't really a Doomsday. They did like a version of the Doomsday. Like, Chuck Taylor did a running knee onto, I think it was Nickel Matt, into the face. You had Orange Cassidy, didn't really interfere, but he did a move on the top rope onto the Young Bucks outside of the ring. In the end, you had the Best Friends were about to do the Doomsday. I think it's one of the Young Bucks fought out, did some multiple super kicks. They did their tag team finisher, that is a double super kicks. One did a 450 splash, a moonsault to beat the Best Friends and won this match. Okay, and then we got a women's match. We got Jamie Hayter taking on the hometown girl, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. This match was okay. It wasn't a bad match. It wasn't horrible. It was just what is a bathroom break match. Hayter had some offense, but Britt Baker, won this match. He locked Hayter with the the lockjaw. It's basically a rings of Saturn with a mandible claw. Afterwards, the aftermath of this match, Hayter was about to say something. She got jumped from behind by Brandy Rose, the chief branded officer, and he kind of gave that the interview this interviewer that dirty look and that point. Okay, and then we got the main event. In the main event, we got Pac versus Jon Moxley. Pac attacked Moxley from behind, roughing him up a little bit. Really good, it was back and forth. Though I think it wrestled about nearly 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Well, I got it 20 minutes. Like Moxley did a sick DDT onto Pac on the ring apron. He did a suicide dive. Pac did a 450 splash onto the ring apron onto Moxley outside the ring. He was about to do the Black Arrow, but instead Moxley countered it, hit the Dynamite shift. I can't really say it properly. It's not the Dirty Deed. It's basically Edge's, the Edge Education DDT. He's about to pin. Unfortunately, he didn't pin Pac in time. Pac kicked out from 2. The match officially ended in a draw. This is the first time of the history of All Elite Wrestling we have a match ended in a tie. Yeah, the fans were not happy because they want to see a decisive winner. In reality, it really gives really protect both, Moxley and Pac, because I'm guessing they're furthering the feud. Unfortunately, they're going instead of doing, I'm guessing at Full Gear it won't be Moxley versus Omega. I'm guessing it will be a rematch from this week's show. It'll be Pac versus Moxley at Full Gear. So yeah, they're disappointed of the finish of the main event, but besides that, this week's show was good. It wasn't great. Yeah, it wasn't great, but it was still another good show by AEW. Building up to Full Gear, I'm looking forward. I think the match of the night for me, the 2 matches of the night you should watch is Lucha Brothers Private Party, Pac versus Moxley instead of the finish, and probably Young Bucks Best Friends. So, and also that segment with the fight, the brawl between Inner Circle, and Cody, MGF, Dustin Rhodes, and DDP. So yeah, that was this week's review of AEW Dynamite. Hope you like it. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash the like button and subscribe to the Central Man Network on YouTube. We'll be back on Tuesday for my review of AEW Dark, and we'll be back next week for another review of AEW's Dynamite. This is the Central Man officially signing out.